right, we have made it to day 7 of 12 days of crafting. Today we will be using the M1 laser by xtool. This is plywood. It's 3mm plywood. It actually came with the xtool. And here I am just getting the design that I want to cut out. I am going to be making a door hanger. So you actually put it above the door frame and it hangs off onto the side. I'm going to be making 2, one for the front and one for my back door. When you place the items inside of the laser, it takes a picture, and then you can just pretty much grab the images and drag them over to where you want them to cut at on whatever item you're either cutting or engraving. Of course, I was having a couple issues with grabbing it all together because, of course, you don't want it to be separated when you're trying to move it over. So here I'm just grabbing it and placing it in the places that I want it to be at. On here, I do let the window up, even though I have an air filter system air purifier for the laser because the smell is awful. So here it's saying that it's going to take 2 minutes. We hit the little power button and we watch this baby go. I did actually, instead of hit cut, I hit engrave. So I did have to stop and start over. And since it engraved, I just literally flipped the piece of wood over and did it on the back so that it could cut the image out. Now with this particular file, it did come off of Etsy. You do have to glue the pieces together and you do have to paint them. They do have some that you can cut out and it's literally just one piece. It's not like a 3D type of effect to the door hangers. So it just all depends on what it is that you are looking for. But of course, we're doing the Grinch theme for our family's holiday season. So of course, I went and found me a Grinch file. So here you can look over into the laser. It does have protective shield glass thing on top of the laser. And of course, with this particular model, if you open it, it will stop. So kind of good as far as safety goes. But it's just doing what it does, cutting out. I do have the air assist to help with the cut lines, like so that it doesn't have any burning or charring on whatever I am cutting out. And it does help tremendously. So the air assist is a plus if you have the M1 or if you're considering getting the M1 laser air assist. I do have the riser on my M1. Not really sure how it's helpful at this point so far. Well, I like the honeycomb tray because, of course, the pieces just, fall out and then you're not messing up the little base plate that comes with it. Excuse me. But it is still cutting away. It really seemed like it was way longer than 3 minutes. That's another thing with xtool. With the M1, it'll say 3 minutes and then it'll take you 5 minutes to cut the actual item. So I don't know how it actually counts from the time you push the start button or once you finish processing it. But this is what it looks like once it finished and I opened it. And of course, as soon as I picked it up, all of the pieces popped out. There was nothing that had to be pushed out or forced out. It cut straight through and it was very, very crisp cut lines. So I like it. There's no burning or charring on it. And see, look at that. That is so cute. I was so happy. This was actually my second time cutting. Here I am just trying to figure out how these pieces go together and what colors that I was going to paint them. So I do apologize for my arm being in the video. I didn't use the tripod. I just literally had the iPad just sitting in the little case. But I did try to speed this part up because, of course, painting takes a little time, especially with all these little pieces. And I know no one wants to watch paint dry. So I tried to speed that process up as fast as possible. And if you're a professional painter, if watching me is giving you the chills, just you can skip this part. Because I know you're supposed to like stroke it in one direction, but I was just like, okay, it's getting late. Let me go ahead and paint it so I can get on to the other steps. This is acrylic paint. The set came from Michael's. They have like the acrylic paint on sale right now. So I think it was like a set of 12. It comes with 12 colors in it. I use lime green, white, red, and I think like a dash of yellow for the Grinch's eyes, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yes, that's me painting. Jeez, my hand is all in the camera. Hand and arm. I'm gonna work on that. I'm still working on these videos, so thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me as I learn and I figure it out, because it's not easy. It looks so easy when other people are popping videos up or when you're watching other videos, but once you go to do it yourself, it's like, there's a lot of work goes into making these videos, especially if you're trying to time lapse and put captions and all that good stuff up. So my hat goes off to people that edit their videos to the T, because of course I'm still learning, and I'm using my iPhone and switching between my iPad to record content, so it's easier for me. I thought I sped this part up. Like, I literally thought I pushed the little bunny rabbit part, but it does not look like it's going fast at all. Now that I'm trying to do the voiceover for the video, it seems like it's still going at the same speed that I was painting. But hey, those little letters, they were so tedious. They kept flipping over. I was trying to hold them when I was painting them, and it was just a hot mess. But luckily I didn't make a mess. I have a plastic tablecloth down, and then I have a piece of butcher paper up under it so that I didn't mess up the area that I was working in. And here, I'm just trying to, like I said, they kept flipping over, trying to make sure I was painting the right stuff, because that little pile that's on the opposite side to the left, I didn't throw it away when I picked it up out of the thing, because I didn't know what was supposed to be glued where, so I didn't want to throw away any pieces, and I actually ended up needing them. I used the E6000 to glue it together. I couldn't find the little wood glue that I wanted to use, so it worked out fine, and I just used a brush to dab it on the back as I figured out where the pieces went and where they laid. So it was pretty easy, and the E6000 dried pretty quickly, and so did the acrylic paint. So like, I think probably all in all it took about 30 minutes for me to paint all of the pieces and get them glued down together. And those little pieces, I should have grabbed some tweezers and tried to place them on, because of course my fingers was all in the way. But the end result is going to be cute. And like I said, we made it to day 7 of 12 days of crafting, and I've showed up and crafted every single day, and I'm proud of myself. And if you are crafting or crafting along and doing crafts for 12 days of crafting, please drop a link below so that I can go and check out your videos as well. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, so I'm pretty much liking and commenting on everybody's videos that I see, because a lot of people have been posting things that they've been making that are Grinch related that I've loved also. So it's been fun watching everybody else do their 12 days of crafting as well. I have to really figure out what this speed up thing is, because I'm not seeing anything sped up. Like, it still looked like it is going at the regular speed to be, even though I pushed it over to the rabbit. So if anybody knows, if you're creating videos in iMovie, how to make it go faster, please drop a comment and let me know. Because I pushed that little button all the way over to the rabbit, and it does not look like it's going fast at all. I don't know if I'm supposed to put music right here, like when I stop talking, or how that works, but I will figure it out for the next video, because the dramatic pauses, they're killing me. The silence is killing me, and I'm sitting here doing the voiceover. So definitely will figure that out. So I think like music can play during this little period of me gluing stuff down, or if it's taking longer after I've already described what I'm doing. And this is the outcome. This is how they look. And I am so proud of how they came out. I did not make them very large because I don't want them to get knocked down. But this is what they look like above the door frame. So thanks for watching, and check us out for day 8.